fantastic matchup. I hope you got to watch. The Kings beat the Warriors last night, 114-106. They're now 2-0 in this series. Game 3, Thursday night. Golden State is a 7-point favorite, according to Fox Bet Sportsbook. Shannon, you picked the Warriors.
I did.
After these first 2 games and wins from the Kings, do you still believe the Warriors are going to take the series?
Skip, they're in trouble. Warriors are in trouble because I thought they would be able to steal one of the first 2 games on the road.
Yep.
Sacramento's a young team, hadn't been in the playoffs. I understand how good they were in the regular season in clutch moments, but would they be clutch in the postseason? Are they seasoned enough? Have they been through enough turmoil over the years to be able to rise to the occasion in situations like this? First 2 games, they've answered the bell. Even though I knew what Golden State road record was.
Yeah.
But the playoffs are a different animal. And because Sacramento hasn't been there, Golden State is always there. I'm saying they're going to snatch one of these first 2 games. And they had great opportunities. But what we saw in the regular season is what we're seeing come postseason time.
Yep.
In the clutch moments, they put the ball in De'Aaron Fox's hands. Skip, he's got 26 points in 2 games in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's pretty good.
Pretty great. Yep.
And this is what they're up against. Plus, Steph, the Warriors are plus 14 in Steph's 77 minutes. They're minus 23 in the 19 minutes he's off the court. Steph Curry is getting a glimpse what it's like to be LeBron James. Skip, you remember all those years? They'd be plus whatever, and then they'd be minus 127 when he's off the court. Even if he's off the court, Skip, they got Steph. Steph don't normally play this many minutes early in the postseason. Steph played 41 minutes last night.
Got to.
He got to.
Yep.
Got to. And he can't rest because they can't put him on Fox. And then you got Herter knocking down shots on the Red Rocket, knocking down shots on the court. Who's moving? So they're not letting him rest. He can't just roam because they got guys that can knock down shots. Now, Keegan Murray hasn't found his stroke yet, but he's another guy, Skip, that can knock down shots. So he can't rest, and he can't. Harrison Barnes is too big for him. Obviously, not putting him on Werner. So they're making him work on both ends.
Yep.
They bring in Davion Mitchell. Fox is tailing him as best he could. So I can understand Fox struggling, Skip. Hell, he's tired. Man, I got to run 2-3 miles just to keep up with Steph. And then you want me to have legs on the other end to stroke the ball.
Yep.
It doesn't work, but he's done a great job of that. Golden State is the 5th defending champ to fall down 2-0 in the first round.
Yep.
The 4 prior all went on to lose. 3 got swept. It doesn't bode well. Not saying it can't be done because we saw a team come back from 3-1 down in the finals.
We did.
Not to say it can't be done, Skip, but they got a very daunting task. They have a very, very hard uphill climb.
Okay. The reason I finally closed both eyes and picked Sacramento was all season long, Golden State never looked like Golden State.
Right.
All season long, something was missing. It started when Draymond punched Jordan Poole in the face. They never quite regrouped after that and got their culture and their vibe and their momentum back. They never got their swagger quite back because they kept going on the road and losing way too many games. 30 games in the regular season, now 2 in the post.
Correct.
So when you say, it like shakes me when you say, I thought Golden State could steal a game at Sacramento. And I'm thinking, you're talking about the defending champs.
Yeah.
I was fearful they would just flat out win a game, not steal it. They would just go in there and say, watch this.
Right.
Flip that proverbial switch and say, okay, get out of our way.
Yeah.
We got one of these 2 games, and we're going to go home and win a couple more, and you're going to be down 3-1 going back to your place, right?
Okay.
That's what I feared would happen, and it did not.
No.
The crazy part about it was every time Golden State said, watch this, there were a couple of runs they made last night. In fact, even late, Clay made back-to-back threes, and I thought, okay, here they come. He cut it to 1 at one point. And Harrison Barnes would go right back to the other end and swoop to the hoop and lay it up off the glass, and I'd say, God, these guys have every answer they need for this team. It looked like Sacramento has decided it's just better than Golden State, and it knows it, and Golden State knows it.
Right.
Not that Golden State can't do some spectacular things, that they still have all their pieces. It's the same team.
Right.
It's the same team that went to Boston in the finals and won Game 4 and Game 6 at Boston.
Correct.
What? It's not that long ago that they did that. It's less than a year ago. They did that. They're somehow not the same. Draymond is a little older. Steph is a little older. He's not quite as explosive as he used to be. He's not shooting the three ball quite with the conviction and authority and confidence he used to shoot it when he could just shoot anybody right out of the gym. All of a sudden, Sacramento, we've been saying it all year, so it's not new to us, but you say it, and then do you really buy it? Because you kept saying, they're legit, they're legit. Yeah. Do you really believe
Exactly, because you don't know how someone or something will perform in a moment until they're in that moment. Skip, I saw them in the regular season. They were the best clutch team in the regular season.
They were.
De'Aaron Fox was has scored the most clutch points in the regular season.
He did.
Okay, that's the regular.
In the fourth quarter,
So now, Skip, we in the postseason, where everything is magnified.
It is, especially against the defending champs.
Man, they've never been there. I mean, it's Skip, you go on vacation. I don't know what you and Ernest do when you go on vacation. If you've gone to a destination before, you know what to pack and know what to expect.
Absolutely.
When you've never gone there, it's like, man, am I packing too much? Did I pack enough?
Yeah, I agree. No.
So because Golden State has been there, Sacramento hasn't, I'm thinking, man, the Warriors have been there before. I understand. They're going to steal one of these games. They're going to get one of them.
Yeah.
But this team is like, and I know very well, but you know Mike Brown, he sat next to Steve Kerr for a number of years. Yeah, he knows what they're going to do. Knowing what someone's going to do and being able to stop it is something entirely different. They know Patrick Mahomes is going to throw the football. But you can't stop it.
Yeah.
You know Emmitt Smith was going to run the football, Skip.
Right.
You couldn't stop it.
But it's now coming clear. It has helped hugely Sacramento in their meetings to have the former defensive coordinator of the other team on your side in your meeting, telling you, hey, when Steph does this, he doesn't like it if you do this, or if you I don't know. There's little tricks of the trade that he knows that nobody else knows, because he saw it from the inside out. So that's starting to manifest itself. And then remember, in the end, in the biggest picture, Sacramento finished #1 in offense and in efficiency in the whole league. Okay, so they're really Golden State.
120.7, which was the best since like 83, 84.
Okay. And Golden State used to be a top 2 or 3 defensive team when they've won it before they were top 1. They're 17th in defense. Okay, #1 versus #17, and you're seeing it manifest itself on the court.
So guess what? Okay, now all of a sudden, instead of being a top 3 defensive team, you're middle of the pack. And you commit the 28th most fouls, and you turn the ball over 20 times a game.
Crazy,
You're not winning like that.
You're not winning. They're not who they were even 11 months ago. They're not the same team. And Sacramento has come of age. And to your point, Keegan Murray made the most threes of any rookie ever. And look what he did last night. Mike Brown just said, no, you're not ready for this.
You can't play him.
He couldn't play him, so he didn't even attempt a 3 last night.
Davion Mitchell is getting his minutes.
He's getting his
Malik Monk is playing more minutes.
Hey, Malik Monk is...
But, Malik Monk has no fear. He has no fear. Skip is amazing. He kind of got his confidence because Bogle and LeBron, like, hey, bro, you come in, hey, you here to shoot. He kind of gained his confidence. And now Mike Brown is like, hey, you get in the game for a reason. Shoot the ball. And now you hug up on him, Skip. He can put the ball on the floor. He'll attack the rim on you.
I thought in the second quarter you had me last night because it looked like Golden State was about starting to assert himself. And all of a sudden, I forgot, I got Malik Monk on my side. And he comes in the second quarter and just bombs. And all of a sudden, they're up, whatever it was, 6 at halftime because of Malik Monk. Okay? He wasn't as dominant in the fourth quarter as he was in game 1, but still.
I think the Warriors are in trouble. And I think the thing is, Skip, I think they know they're in trouble. Jordan Poole gave him nothing last night, Skip. I mean, they got 28 from Steph. They got 21 from Clay. They got 22 from Wiggins. But the bench, they're getting out through. Their bench is killing Golden State.
Okay. And the magic number is now Sacramento on the road, 25-16. 25-16. That's a good home record. And they did it on the road. Well, now you don't think they can go win one? I believe they'll win one of these 2, and it's probably going to be game 4 at Golden State. Golden State will rise up on pure pride and tradition, and we are still Golden State. And they'll be chest beaten after the game. We're back. And then Sacramento will win game 4.
Skip, you might be right. But in watching these 2 games, Sacramento just better than Golden State.
That's it.
I don't really know what else to say. I understand that Steph is what he is, and he's accomplished. And Clay and Draymond, they've been here and done that. But as a team, the Kings are just better right now.
Just better.
And they were better all season.
They were better all season, and now they're validating what we saw.
But Skip, how many times have we seen teams have great regular seasons? There's a reason why we see an 8 seed upset a 1 seed. Or 2, we saw the Spurs beat, I think it was OKC with Russ and KD one year.
Manu hit a shot.
Because Skip, they had been there. The Spurs were seasoned. But
they had no business. They won at Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
They won game 6.
They had no business winning.
No business.
But the Kings, Skip, they've been that De'Aaron Fox, man, the Lakers Magic probably like, man, if I had to do over.
Yeah. No, I know. Well, how can you argue with it now?
Yeah.
Because he's arriving right before your very eyes.
He was an all-star.
Yeah.
And it's not an accident. And it's probably not going to be the last time. Now, the West is just loaded with guards. Because you got Shea, you got Dame, you got Steph, you got Luka. So it's going to be hard. But, hey, this kid here, he legit. He legit, Skip.
Well, let's see how he does at Golden State. But I got an idea he's going to be really good.
Yeah.
I have an idea. You are very correct, Skip Bayless. This has been a great Cinderella story, the Sacramento Kings. And get this, it's their defense that's been so good, right? Forcing all those Warriors turnovers and then punishing them in transition with it.
Yep.
It's going to be a fun game 3. All right, guys, back to the NFL and this historical contract that Jalen Hurts have. What implications is this latest deal going to have rippling across the NFL? Let's predict on the other side of this break.